What's up my top 6 community? Welcome back to the channel. As Arsenal just beat Nottingham Forest at the Emirates Stadium 3-0, and there are lots of positives to come out of this game. First starts of the season coming in for new boys Mosquera and Gyokeres and Gyokeres and Zubimendi star in this game. Also new signings. Key players Saka and Saliba out for this game, but did we miss them? The new signings are performing, and that is what we like to see. Before I go in depth in the match details, I just want to iron out a little concern that I have as it pertains to Martin Odegaard. That injury that he has in his shoulder seems to be really lingering. And if you're going to play a game of football at this level, week in, week out, you're going to be tackled. You're going to get a rough tackle. You're going to drop on the ground sometimes. That's just the way it is in the Premier League. And if every time you fall to the floor, you have to be substituted because of that lingering shoulder injury, maybe the medical staff need to take that seriously, look into that some more, because this injury for Martin Odegaard is a real concern. Maybe he needs to do surgery or something, but they have to take care of that injury. So we get into the lineup of the team. The team selection was good. So Mikel Arteta started with the natural 4-3-3 formation, in which he had Raya in goal as usual. And for the back four, we had Mosquera and Gabriel as the centre-back pairing, Calafiori at left-back and Timber at right-back. That was really a predicted back four, as you know, Saliba is out. And for the midfield three though, we had Martin Odegaard, Martin Zubimendi and Moreno. Moreno came in as a little bit of surprise in that midfield three. No Declan Rice in the starting lineup, but I guess Moreno is warranted this start, as he has done well in the international break. He scored 4 goals in 3 games, including a hat-trick, which is good. And for the front three, we had Gyokeres on the left flank, Gyokeres as our striker, and Nottingham Forest on the right flank. It was indeed a great game of football. We had a very good defensive performance. Raya with another clean sheet. That is 3 clean sheets out of 4 games this season. We really didn't give Forest much defensively today. Very solid performance from the defenders. Mosquera looked really comfortable in defense. This is testament to the recruitment that we have done in the summer. Key player like Saliba is out, and we had nothing to worry about, as we had adequate backup in the squad to replace him. Also, Gabriel was very solid today. Didn't do nothing wrong. A good defensive performance from the team today. Timber had the most tackles and interception in the game. Timber is a real gem. He's doing really good at right back. Calafiori did well over there at left back as well. So solid performance from the defense today from Arsenal. And in the midfield, I have to start with Zubimendi. What a goal. Zubimendi is not really known for his goal scoring. He doesn't really pop up with many goals. But this one today was special, and this was actually his first goal from outside the box in his career. And what a hit. He took it first time and smashed it in the Nottingham Forest goal to put Arsenal 1-0 up. What a strike from Martin Zubimendi. He was by far today my man of the match. Splendid performance. He covers so much ground in that midfield. He tackles well, passes well, and when he pops up on the score sheet, that is a plus. So well done today from Martin Zubimendi. Another summer signing from the Arsenal. Well done. As you know, Martin Odegaard had to come off early. 1 year came on, and 1 year he did well. He's done well when he come on. He takes the ball in midfield. He's brave. He dribbles past players. He makes good passes. 1 year he done well today for me in the midfield. And don't ask me what Moreno has done on the pitch today, because I don't know either. Moreno for me lingers on the ball a little bit too much. Sometimes he waits until he's been tackled before he tries to pass the ball. But he hasn't done too wrong today, but I was expecting a little bit more from him going forward. After such a good international break from Moreno, scoring 4 goals in 2 games for the Spanish national team, including a hat-trick, I was expecting more from him today. I didn't really have a problem with him in the starting lineup. because of that. So as I said, he hasn't done too bad, but I was expecting a little bit more from him. And Eberechi Eze with his first start today at the Emirates, good performance, was a really good performance. Eze is a very intricate player. He has a lot of skills, flair. Arsenal, two wide players today. They are two very skillful players that really get on the ball and take on players. I really enjoyed watching Eze today. There were some patches in the game where he was a little bit slow to make the pass, or his first touch had let him down. I see a couple of times where if he had gotten a good first touch, he could have really set up himself to get off a shot and maybe score today. But Eze done well today for me on the pitch. And Madueke, he really run the show today on the right flank. Where are the Madueke haters? Where are you? What do you have to say now about Madueke? He's really been an instrumental signing since coming into the Arsenal team. A lot of people was bashing this signing, say that we shouldn't have spent 50 million on Madueke. I think a lot of Arsenal fans' problem was not really the fee and that we signed the player. Maybe it was just that we signed him from Chelsea. That was the problem for many Arsenal fans. But we cannot deny the quality that Madueke has. He's a really good player. He had a very good international break as well. He scored for England and he performed well for me today. The Nottingham Forest left back Williams had a headache with Madueke today because every time Madueke get the ball, he was driving at him. Madueke looked very exciting. He knows how to beat his player. Madueke is a very, very skillful player, and even when Saka comes back from injury, Arteta will really have a decision to make. Madueke was the one who put in that ball that Nottingham Forest player headed clear on the top of the box for Zubimendi to smash it in. So even though Madueke didn't come out of this game with a GA, a goal or an assist, Madueke really done well. Some people might look on the stats and see that he hasn't had a GA in the game and say, what has he done? He really ran the show for me today. Madueke was good and I like that. And for Victor Gyokeres, he was struggling a bit in the first half. Had some very shaky first touches, but he came into the game as soon as we start playing the ball to him. He's a little bit similar to Haaland. Once he gets service, he will score. Once you put the ball in the box to him, he will finish. And he didn't have the best first half, but he eventually got into the game. Arsenal came out good in the second half. We got the second goal of the game 50 seconds into the second half with a very good ball from Calafiori over the top to Eze. And Eze with a one-time pass inside the box, whipped it across the box, and Gyokeres was there for a tap-in. Well created goal. It was a splendid pass from Eze across the box to Gyokeres, and Gyokeres just do what Gyokeres do, put it in the back of the net. 2-0 to the Arsenal early in the second half. And from there on, we had this game wrapped up. It was a matter of how many goals we will eventually score in this game. The substitutes today came on and did very, very well. Trossard, like a minute after coming on, Trossard had an assist with a beautiful ball in the box to Zubimendi to put Arsenal 3-0 up. It was a splendid ball. Zubimendi is one of the smallest players on the pitch. I was surprised he was on the end of that header. He leaped very well over the Nottingham Forest defender and got our third goal of the game. So that was 2 goals for Zubimendi in this game. A matter of fact, in today's game, Zubimendi has scored 17% of his career goals in this game. That just goes to show that Zubimendi doesn't really get on the score sheet that much in his career. But with the style of play of Arsenal, he will get forward more and we can expect more goals from Zubimendi this season. A well-taken goal to put Arsenal 3 up in this contest. And as I said, the substitutes were good. From Nwaneri coming on in the first half to replace Odegaard, and Trossard that came on and popped up with an assist. Yes, Declan Rice as well came on. He got a chance as well. He could have scored, but unfortunate, he never got it into the back of the net. Declan Rice came on and played well. Also, Lewis Kelly came on for Calafiori at left back. Did well. Of course, Calafiori got that yellow card. We couldn't chance it. So, Lewis Kelly came on at left back. And Arteta hooked off Gyokeres from 68 minutes in the game. I was really wondering what was the reason for that, and he put Mourinho up front. I was really wondering why did he do that, but remember that we go away in the Champions League on Tuesday, so maybe that was one of the reasons why he made that type of substitution. You know, once we got the game under wraps already, we could take off a few key players, give them some rest for that game on Tuesday. So that is the best reason I could see why he take off Gyokeres from that early in the game, because I really wanted Gyokeres to score another goal in this game that would have boosted his confidence even more and get him in the right shape for that Champions League game on Tuesday. But overall, a good game today from the Gunners. 3-0 at the Emirates after international break. You can't really ask for more than that. It was a good performance from the team. Sorry I didn't get to see Max Doman today. The second half was really more fast-paced than the first. I was really pleased with Arsenal's second half performance especially. We were moving the ball very quickly in transition and going into attack. It was a really good second half from the Arsenal. So Arsenal's next fixture is Tuesday away to Athletic Club in the Champions League, and then we got Manchester City on the weekend next Sunday. So the games are coming thick and fast. Luckily for us, we got a big squad. We got a few injuries, but we got adequate backup for those players. Let me know down in the comment section how you feel about this game. Like up the videos and subscribe to the channel. And look out for some more vlogs coming up this evening as Tottenham is playing today and also Chelsea. So keep an eye out for those ones. As I said, like up the videos, comment and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one.